What's up, YouTube? Thanks for coming to my channel. My name is One of a Kind Vlog. If you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so that you'll never miss a video, and comment down below. Anyway, coming back live, going back live. I know I've been hesitant here lately. You gotta bear with me. You know what I mean? It's just getting back in the habit of doing things. You know, when you've been on a break. Yeah, I've been on a break for a minute now, ever since Mother's Day, and I've been sitting back waddling in my own little mess of mine and doing whatever I want to do. Now it's time to get back on the grind. Now it's time to turn up the notch a little bit, turn up the channel, and come back on here stronger than ever. So I was supposed to came live yesterday, but I came on live today. What's up, Bud Bob? How you doing today? Is it raining where you are? The sun is out? Tornadoes? What's going on where you at? Um, so I thought I'd come on here for a little while, man, shoot the jive with y'all. Cause my title says, if you had a flat tire, could you change it? Yeah, yes, or not. Because a lot of people don't know how to change tires, trust me. They say they do, what they call triple A, call the insurance people. They won't even attempt to try to change their daggone tire. Sad. That is really sad. Now, if you don't have a spare tire, it's different. Okay. You have to call them people. You got some that'll bring you a spare tire. Other thing they need to know is the size of the tire. They'll bring you a tire. Which, hey, if you know what I mean, let me see. Just letting you know, just letting you know. Let me see how this thing look, man. It might be too close to each other. See, building the empire for God. 2030. Yeah, it is a little bit too tight. Hold on, I'm gonna fix it. Let me fix it. Come on, little baby. Oh, come on, man. Oh, now you me put that up there. Jesus will work it out if you let him. If you let him. Oh, man. Oh, okay. That problem that I had, yep. Yep. I'm having a hard time doing this thing right here now. I'm gonna be with you tonight. Anyway, we gonna do it up. Come on, man. I saved it already. We gonna do it up. We gonna do it up. Gamer Bros in the house. What's going on, my brother? How you doing today? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing lovely. I'm doing great. I just like I said earlier, before anybody got on here, I just want to be able to come back stronger than ever, man. You know, I just had like my little vacation time, a little pity parties, to have you say it. Now it's time to turn up the channel, man. I gotta come back stronger than ever. I was supposed to came on yesterday, but I didn't. So I said, let me come on for about an hour and a half today. Right now, you know, should have came on this morning, or should have came on. I was gonna go on last night, but it didn't work the way I wanted it to work, so I didn't come on. Sorry about that, man. I didn't sleep. I slept on the couch last night. I'm saying I'm doing blessed. Bless you. Hey, bless you too, bro. I'm happy, you know, you're doing good. Matter of fact, I stopped by your live last night, but I didn't come in there because I was man, I was about half asleep, man. I ain't gonna come in there and say something, man, or go fall asleep or whatever. So I try to catch it on the next go. Um, yeah, but like I said, if you had a flat tire, could you change it? Or what you call AAA or your insurance? Now again, if you don't have a spare tire in your car, call AAA. Call your insurance so that they can bring you a spare tire, or have it towed somewhere so they can put the tire on for you. Okay, do that ASAP. Don't be on the side of the road where ain't no lights on. You near a field, a forest, and you don't have nobody around. Call somebody to be out there with you. Don't be out there by yourself, especially if you're a female. Don't be out there by yourself, man. That's the wrong thing to do. That's one thing I want to talk about. Let's talk about let me see. There is so much to talk about, and I got all the time. I don't have all the time in the world. I was gonna say I got all the time in the world, but I don't. Your time is limited. Keep that in mind. Your time is limited because we don't know the time nor the hour when he's coming back. He's coming back. I'm gonna need y'all to make sure y'all got y'all stuff in order. If y'all gotta go back and forgive somebody, go back and forgive that person. Because you gotta answer to that when you go up in heaven. Ain't nobody got to answer but you. Colleen C up in the building. Yes, I can change a flat tire. You better be able to change a flat tire. You know, you got to do. I like that picture you got right there, though. Hey. What I'm talking about. 6 months on the building, boys. What I'm talking about. Appreciate it. Come on in, Colleen. Hey, but you know, Colleen, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of females don't know. A lot of men, boys don't know how to change a tire. I mean, I do, and I'll make sure I got a spare just in case it's sucker break down, so I'll be able to. I'm gonna tell you, I'm investing in a flare kit. Do you know to make them flare kits like the truck drivers have? You take it and you spark it up so people know you stopped up ahead. I'm gonna get me one of them. Now next car truck, I'm getting one of them. I got me an air pump, but I'm getting me 2 air pumps just in case. I have a battery charger that I charge up at home, which is at 100% right now. And I normally carry that with me because I can jump start my battery if it's dead or don't want to, turn over, whatever. I got the battery charger. I got a flashlight on it that blink. I got a flashlight that's steady. I have I want to blow up some basketballs while I can blow up some basketballs, balloons, whatever. I can do everything I want to do just about with that battery charger that I have. The main thing is to have it charged up. Just stop by for a bit, getting ready to go to my nephew's visitation. All right. Hey, all y'all in the chat, put your praying emojis up for Sister Colleen C2 Serendipity. I think she announced it not too long ago. And she may or may not have, but I'm gonna go ahead and say something about it. Her nephew passed away, so we want to embrace her because she's family, and we want her to know that we got her back. That's what family is all about. And I'm gonna set the tones. I'm gonna put my praying emojis in here right now. So Colleen, go ahead and do what you got to do. We got you. Praying for you and the family. Making sure y'all good. I'm gonna leave it up for a minute. So y'all put the praying emojis up. I got a ding in my trunk and see if I need anything. I haven't checked it out since I got my Ford Fusion. Oh, I got a dig. Oh, dig. I thought you said ding. Dig in my trunk. Yeah. It's also good to have it. If you got a lot of stuff in it, it's always to have it either on one side or pushed near the back. You know what? I better yet get you some of them storage bins. I think they come 3. Take the drawers. I got this idea in my head. Take the drawers, get somebody to make you some wood around it where you can set it on top of it. So you can put stuff on top or just throw it in there or however and make it nice and neat around the tire thing in case you have to get it. And that's just my opinion. Hey, how are you doing today, Colleen C? I have extra clothes in my trunk. Hey, you gotta have extra clothes in your trunk because you never know. You never know. Gamer Bro said, how are you doing today, Colleen C2 Serendipity? We are the Serendipity Sunnies. I'm a firm believer. Yeah, you gotta have extra clothes in there. You never know. Now, if I get a car, I'm either gonna go to the wood, go to Lowe's and make my own trunk box, which you can make it while you're there. own trunk box, or I'm gonna get the wood that I need. And she said, "Hey, gamer bro, I am okay." Um, and just measure it out, and then go to Lowe's and get my wood, get them to cut it out, or I can cut it out how you want to do it, sand it down, and then bring it home and build the box myself and put them in my trunk. Now, if it's a truck, it's perfect. Cause I don't need nothing but that about. I don't need nothing but about. Let me fix this so I can get it. Wait a minute, I don't want to fall. Hold on. About about yay high, about wide enough to put in the trunk. That's all I need. I just need something. Thank you, gamer bro. I just need something that I can get to. And what little tools I got now? My dad's toolbox is over here. That thing is heavy. It has everything you can think of, even if you got to do electrical work on your car. It got all them tools, tape, and all that stuff is in there. Trust me, he knew what he was doing. Then I got a socket wrench set. He do too. So I got two. I got a socket wrench set, and I got a screwdriver set with some pliers and a hammer. So I'm straight. I'm straight like Busta Rhymes. You can buy things to put in your trunk to organize things. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Either that, or I'm gonna build my own box one. I may want to have it so that I can let the door down and put it back up in a lock, put one of them little locks on there. I may have it that way, or I may have it with a little lock where I can lock it and unlock it, because I don't want nobody going in there. Thank you, one of a kind and gamer bro. Yeah, we got you, man. You family, yo. Building an empire for God. You stamp. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Yeah, but a lot of people can't. I mean, I've seen females. I've seen teenagers. Let's just put it like that. I just seen teenagers don't know the first thing about fixing a daggone flat. Oh, and another thing, always keep a battery operated one of them power drills. It's okay to use a little 4-way thing, but man, you tear your knuckles up, man, fooling with that thing. And you got to step on it. You don't know if it's going to hit you in the face. You don't know if it's going to break the lug in there. Man, forget that. I'm getting one of them power things. I'm going to take the towel. Because you can buy them. Sometimes you can get them on sale. Sometimes you can get them for a little nothing. I'm just saying. I'm going to drop my link. I'm just saying. Sometimes you can do what you got to do. And sometimes you can't. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, all right, all right. Yeah. I need to teach my youngest girl, Cece, knows how to change the flat. Oh, she knows. That's cool, man. Yeah, all the rest of them, they need to know. They need to know. It's important. It's imperative that they know. Plus, always have a cell phone with them at all times that's charged, because they'll come in handy too in case you may have to call the police department to come and assist you, especially if you're on the side of the road. Don't be out there by yourself. Don't be out there by yourself. I've been there one time, and it lit scared to living day because they come through there flying. They ain't gonna stop. I had no lights on my car. I was getting ready to turn onto the highway. No lights on my car, and I almost got rammed in the back of my Infiniti when I had it 6 times. I came very close to getting messed up back there, even standing back there. So I had to call my neighbor to come and put her lights on behind me so it make it look like, you know, there was somebody sitting right there. Because if not, I'd have got messed up, bro. Real. On the scrimp. On the rip. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. Hey. Yeah, I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to come live, man. I had to bust it in here wide open, man. Like Butch and Sundance. I wouldn't care if won't nobody up in here. I'm gonna talk my hour. I don't care if nobody don't come up. I really, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm starting not to care about a lot of stuff that goes on YouTube, off YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, OnlyFans, whatever. I'm to the point now, I don't care if don't nobody come to my channel, because I'm at the point now, I'm gonna make it regardless. As long as I keep God first, I'm gonna make it regardless. You got some that come, you got some that hide in the bushes, don't want to come out. That's fine. That's cool. This I know you watching me. That's okay. But you need to come down and at least say hello to the host and go back up. Help me. It might be people on here that you. I'm talking about when I got a lot of people though. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it'll show up here how many people watch. It be 9 people up there watching. I'll be like, hey, are they gonna come down and say hello? You know what I'm saying? It don't take 2 seconds to say hello to the host. They ain't like I'm gonna say, come on up and y'all come on up and join me. The link is dropped, but it's only if you want to come up here. I'm not making nobody come up here. I'm not calling to tell nobody to come up here. You come up here because coming from your heart. You can't come from your heart and come up here. You want to come up here and criticize me? It's fine, okay? Because we can have an open discussion on live on YouTube so everybody can see it. If you got something against me, that's fine. Bring it on. Bring it. I'm ready for whatever. I can stand 10 toes down. I'm good. No, you ain't gonna be able to talk to me now and then. You're gonna hear what our conversation said to 10 other people because it's not me. If you hear it, you probably hear it on here, and then you might go back and tell somebody, make it look like I said it, but that's okay. People gonna hate. I love the haters. I love all y'all haters. All y'all that's watching in the background when I got 10, 9, 8, 7 people in the background when the stuff is really, really popping. Hey, it's okay. I don't care. What if a kind of vlogs is gonna be all right? Okay. If you talk about them behind my back, that's okay. If you're being mischievous behind my back, that's okay too. I ain't got nothing but love for y'all, man. You know, Jesus loved everybody. I gotta do the same thing. I gotta forgive and forget. That's like things going on in my life right now. I learned how to forgive and forget. It's hard sometimes to forgive and forget people that's been hurt you so bad, that's been run you through the ringer. It's okay. You just gotta find it in your heart to forgive and forget. Now, the reason why I bring that up is because it was hard for me to forgive and forget my ex-wife. I'm gonna be honest with you, the first one, because all the drama she put me through. Guess what? I forgave her and I forget. As far as I'm concerned, we done. It's over. Second wife, same thing. It's done. Forgive. Well, I can forgive her spiritually because I can't contact her. I don't know where she is, and I don't want to know where she is. So Lord knows I forgive and forget. Hey, it's all good. But can you change the tie though? We can talk about this all day long, but can you change the tie? If you're running down the road here, so I'm going, do you A, pull over and see what it is? Do you B, go to a lighted area and see what it is? Or do you C, try to find you somewhere to, you know what I'm saying, somebody to take the towel? I'm going to take C all day. That's first and foremost. Now, the second thing would be in a nice lit area so everybody can see. Then the first one that I said, I don't want to do that at all. Because if it is, I'm lighting some bushes out there on fire. If I don't have no flares, no flashlight, I'm lighting something. I'm gonna put some gasoline down there, just a little bit, because it only takes a little bit to make a big fire. A little bit. I'm gonna have some type of light of it in there. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Or I'm gonna call somebody who got bright lights to come out there where I am. Again, a lot of teenagers don't know how to fix a tire, change a tire, fix a flat. Teach your kids how to do this. The main essentials on a car. Check your oil. A lot of people riding around here with don't even change the freaking oil. Let me see. What's she say? Hello, host, one of a kind vlog. It has been a pleasure to spend a few with you. Hey, same to you. Hey, go ahead. Hey, be strong. You know what I'm saying? Be strong. It's a lot of stuff that we need to teach our kids how to do. That's why I've named it. Can you fix a flat? I should have said, if your car break down, can you fix your car? Common sense tell you to make sure you got enough oil in that car. If it looks low, add a quart. Don't add 2 quarts. You don't need but 1 quart. Then take it to somebody to get the oil change. That way you know it's topped off. You know what I'm saying? At the right level. You hear some ting ting tinging in the engine? Call your mechanic. Don't keep riding around with the ting ting ting, because you keep riding around with the ting ting ting, something else could go wrong with the engine. Come on, people. We gotta make sure our kids know what they're doing. I don't care if it's a car, truck, motorcycle, moped, bicycle. I don't give a dog on what it is. We need to show them how to take care of themselves when it comes to that. All right, Colleen. Much love. That was a gang sign, but I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna put the heart in. I'm gonna put the heart in the thing. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, let me see. This is for Colleen C. At Colleen C. Let's see what I'm gonna put down. I'm bold. I'm gonna put the red heart down. I'm bold. Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. But yeah, we don't do what we supposed to be doing. You buy somebody a car and they just drive that sucker and don't never check the oil, don't never check the fluids in the car, the brake fluid, make sure everything's topped off. They don't need a car. And it's y'all's fault if they have an accident, because it don't take a few minutes to show them certain things. And make sure they listening. Don't make sure they be like, okay, I heard you. Get in the car, crank the music up loud, and then take off, and then don't know nothing you said when you call them. Did you check the air pressure? Is the sensor? Make sure they know what a sensor is. Make sure they know that when the sensor comes up on the screen, what that means. If it says low pressure, to be the little quotations with the exclamation point underneath, in between it. Oil change to be the little orange thing with the little dipstick. Hey, let them know what them signs mean, man, because they gonna need it. It's gonna come in handy. And I'm telling the truth. And the number one thing, make sure they got money on them, just in case of a rainy day. They may have to leave the car, may have to get an Uber, they may have to call a tow truck to get it done. They still got a car, and if it depends on where they're taking it to. They taking it home, that's okay. If they taking it to the mechanic, that's fine. Just make sure they know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure they know what they're doing. Because at the end of the day, we don't want nothing to happen to our children. We don't want nothing to happen to our mom, dad, adults, whatever. Make sure they got stuff in place. More so the kids, because you gotta put them on your insurance if they don't have their own insurance. So just make sure they're straight. Just like buying a house. Buying a house. If they got their own crib, I know some 20, 22-year-olds got a house. Okay, they didn't work and got them a house. Make sure they got house insurance. Make sure they got something in case their refrigerator go out. They can call somebody to come in there and fix the refrigerator. If it don't get fixed, they can get a brand new refrigerator. Now, there is an insurance out there for a house. I think it's called American Shield, if I'm not mistaken, because we used to have it when we had our house. If the furnace went out and they couldn't fix it, we got a brand new furnace, because it was leaking through the wall, through the ceiling. You had a wash and dry and they couldn't fix it, get a new washer. I'm telling you, man, stuff like that come in handy. You paying for it, but it comes in handy. Car insurance. Full coverage. Get full coverage. Don't get liability unless you have to get liability. I have full coverage on a car. As soon as I get one, I'm going to put the full coverage back on there, because it helps me. It helps me, and it helps me to the point where I took my hair in. It helps me to the point where I feel secure. If I have to call the tow man, I'm good. If I have to call for them to come, because you can call for two different things. You can call for a tow, or you can call them for to come and put gas in your car and roadside assistance. I mean, their roadside assistance is everything. Roadside assistance is everything. Just make sure they taken care of. That's all I say. Make sure everybody is taken care of. The young, the old, whatever. You got an elderly grandma that's driving, and you know daggone well she ain't gonna get out there and fix no flat. Some of them do. Some of them do though. But you got some that's they didn't retire, but they can drive better than you can drive. Don't have them out there like that. Don't have them out there like that. Now I picked this title because I feel like some people need to know that you got to teach your kids everything. You got to do that. There's nothing, you got to do that. And make sure they travel in twos. They got to have a friend with them. Got to have a friend. Never send them out there alone. It's like you send them out there to the wolves. Don't sit out there in the woods. Don't sit them out there. Don't be alone with them. Always have somebody with them at all times. Now I'm talking to you and watching Chicago PD at the same time. I'm gonna tell you right now, boy. Chicago PD, bang bang. I'm gonna stop playing. But I'm gonna tell you, we living in a world that they really don't care nowadays because you got some people out here tying. Oh, the number one thing to look for when you out and about, even at the mall. I'm gonna tie this in with it too. If somebody ties something around your windshield wiper, don't touch it. If somebody lays money on your windshield wiper, don't touch it. If somebody puts, make sure you don't touch the door handle. If you come up with your car like that, go back into Walmart or where you at, call the police and tell them that you need somebody tied something on your window and you don't know, you didn't read the titles and all this. What's up, Brandon? What's up? Man, how you doing, man? I miss you, bro. I miss you. If somebody got some tied around you, like I said, they snatching women now. You know what I'm saying? I just need y'all to be more vigilant on about what's going on around your surroundings because at the end of the day, call the police. Let them come over there. Let them check the door handle at all. It could be something in there on the door handle that can make you sick, fall out, of anything. People using what's that thing they use in there to make you paralyzed as soon as you touch it? I can't think of what it is, but they doing all that kind of stuff, man. That's ridiculous. Anything like that, don't touch it. Money look good when you see it, but don't touch it because it's a. Soon as you reach over there and get it, your mind is not around what's going on around your car or who's outside. Could be a van parked nearby. Prime example. Prime example. A lady told a friend of mine, and she told me, she said she had just got off work, right? And she was carrying, she had a piece on her, and we're gonna call that a hammer. She had a hammer on her, and since she noticed a van when she pulled up, it was across the parking lot. It was black. So she ain't paying no attention. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. She went in the Walmart, got her some groceries. She come back out, the van was parked right beside her, right? She didn't think nothing of it. Again, she kept walking, kept walking. So she pulled out a hammer. And when she pulled the hammer out, which is the piece, the gat, however you want to put it, uh, she said to them, she said, one of us ain't gonna make it. And if you wanna go, we can go. I got such and such in my gat hammer, how you wanna put it. And she said they took off. So she said she was scared there at the moment, but she had protection. A lot of men and women not gonna have protection like that. Men probably will, but some women don't have it protection. So they're not gonna know, okay, well, I ain't paying another man, it might be another van. But if they look at there and look across the parking lot, gonna see that van, and they see it sitting beside their car, I'm gonna call 911. That's what they need to do. Because I don't really need to get in no trouble. Especially if my stuff is in the car. I don't need to get in no trouble. They don't need to get in no trouble. Call the popo, like they say. Call the popo. Yes, sir. Call the popo, man. Let them handle it because you don't need to get in no trouble. Okay. Now let's go a little further. School getting ready to start up. Hmm. Are your kids ready to go back to school? Hmm. Good idea, ain't it? Good idea. Are they ready to go back to school? Hmm. I don't have any kids going to school, but I can imagine some of y'all parents can't wait till y'all kids go back to school. So you can get some me time. If it ain't nothing but sitting out in your garden with a glass of wine. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's I know a lot of y'all can't wait till they go back to school. You got some that's June freshmen, sophomore, juniors, seniors. The seniors getting ready to come out, man. Make sure they ain't out there doing nothing. They ain't got no business because in your eyes, they can be the nicest, handsomest son out there not doing no dirt, and then you hear about them on the news and they got shot and killed for standing around somebody at the wrong place at the wrong time. Had their tail at home, getting ready to go to school or getting out of school or however you put it. It's a lot of stuff going on. Our kids are just leaving this world, man, over dumb stuff. Half the time they somewhere they ain't got no business and they thinking they with the crowd. So when they shoot the gun or the gat or however you want to put it, the hammer, then they thinking they with them too. They could just be standing there, innocent bystander. We losing our kids like crazy, man. I mean, it ain't just the younger generation, the teenagers. They shooting babies. They don't care, especially if you in a game. They don't care. They don't care if you in one or not. when that popcorn start popping, pop, 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 it's time for you to leave. Duck down, walk home, run home, whatever you want to do. It's time for you to bounce. Don't be standing out there looking crazy. We don't do that. What else can we talk about? Hmm. Let's see. Let's talk about the government. Yeah, I'm talking about the government. I told Lamb, I'm getting bold today. Now the government's not doing what he's supposed to be doing now. We can use another stimulus check. Number one, we still us poor people still poor. All the rich people's in D.C. making all that money. They getting advances. They stealing from the government. They doing all kinds of who shot John Jacob in the government. And we can't get a freaking stimulus check. We can't get nothing for the poor people. I don't consider myself as poor. I'm just saying I'm with them. I'm gonna speak for them. We need more food. We need more food pantries. We need more help with people that got rent. We need help with people out there. We really need people out there in the storm. I mean, not the storm, the homeless people. We need a lot of stuff. We need a lot of stuff. We need a lot of stuff. But you know what? It was nice talking to y'all. Let me get off here. It was nice talking to y'all, and I'm glad y'all sat on here. Y'all, listen to me a little bit. I'm not. I'm gonna come on here tomorrow. We're gonna have a good day. We're gonna see where it goes. We're gonna see where it goes. So if you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so that you never miss a video. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video. If you didn't like it, just put you didn't like it. If you like it, just put down that you like the video. It don't matter. It just helps me get better at my craft or my topics. It helps me. Uh, I don't know if I said maybe you too blessed to shoot. Anyway, hug your next neighbor and tell them that you love them. Okay. Until next time, I One of a Kind Vlogs will see you all on the next live or video.